channel, I love to talk all things lifestyle, health, fitness, wellness, everything in between. I like to do different challenge videos, workouts, show you guys things that I'm eating in a day. So for the first video of 2023 on my channel, I wanted to share with you guys some of my absolute favorite health and wellness products that I came to love in 2022 and I am absolutely bringing with me in 2023. This video is not sponsored. I do have an affiliation with a handful of the products that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, and I will let you know which ones, and anything that I share in this video will be linked in the video description. First and foremost, I have really sensitive skin. Anytime that I am switching body washes or trying out a new face wash, I have to be really careful. And the same goes for when I'm doing laundry. So a big switch that I made that I have been loving in 2022 was, instead of using dryer sheets, I now use dryer balls. These are wool dryer balls. They just take the place of dryer sheets. And not only are they environmentally friendly because you can reuse them hundreds of times, but they are also great if you have sensitive skin like me. This brand that I have from Amazon came in a pack of 6 dryer balls, and basically I just throw all 6 of them in the dryer at the same time. The drying time I feel like is cut in half, and also you can make the scent whatever you want it to be. I actually, in this same bag, I bought my own essential oil. I just use this lavender one from Everspring. I know you can get this one at Target. I really prefer the dryer balls to the dryer sheets. Again, they're great for my skin and great for the environment. If you're on a fitness journey or just a health journey in general, you know how important it is to get protein in your diet. Now, when you're not just consuming animal products or things like peanut butter, you gotta turn to protein powder or some kind of protein bar or something like that. And there are so many on the market, and so many of them are disgusting. You know it and I know it. The best protein powder I have found so far is this one from Aura Organics. Now, I'm not vegan, but this one is plant-based. It doesn't contain any lactose or anything that, if you're sensitive to dairy, is gonna upset your stomach. And that's half the reason I don't like a lot of the generic protein shakes and protein supplements out there, because your girl loves cheese and dairy, but dairy does not love me back. This is organic, non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, sustainably sourced, and has no artificial ingredients. You get 21 grams of protein per scoop, and some of the organic ingredients include pea protein, rice protein, cranberry, sprouted quinoa, acai, apple, blackberry, blueberry, and many others. It's also third-party tested, so it contains no metals or other chemicals in it that end up being bad for you in the long run. One of the best protein powders by far. You can sneak it into smoothies, little dessert bowls, chia seed puddings, oatmeal. It has a delicious vanilla flavor, and it doesn't really taste artificially like some of those protein powders do. It's been my favorite. It doesn't bloat me. I love it so much. A recent favorite of mine has to be none other than an ice roller. Yes, I feel like I caved. I gave into the beauty gurus on YouTube and TikTok. Best thing ever. I didn't think I needed one in my life until I got one, and now I am obsessed. Every morning, regardless of how good of sleep I get at night, I always wake up with just like a puffy face, and I usually end up sleeping, like waking up on my stomach somehow, so my face is like squished into the pillow, and I have all these like lines, and usually my cheeks are like bright red because they get so hot from digging into my pillow. In comes the ice roller. I just like roll around my face to try to like wake up in the morning. It helps with depuffing my face, but also cooling my face off. I feel like I'm always just like warm, especially when I wake up in the morning. Not only does it feel amazing, but it also wakes me up, and I just feel like I'm having like a little spa retreat, like in the moment. I incorporate it into my morning routine, but also my nighttime routine, or just like anytime I need to just cool off or just let my face be colder, because my face gets hot all the time. This little roller part of it is not actually ice. It's just like a little, it's almost like an ice pack. When you put it in the freezer, it's gonna get cold, and then the longer you let it sit out, it warms up, and you just throw it back in your freezer and then grab it when you're ready to go. If you haven't got on the ice roller train yet, 2023 is your time. I've talked a little bit about my struggles with anxiety on my YouTube channel, but more in depth on my podcast, which by the way is called Girl on the Internet. You can stream it on Apple, Spotify, and Anchor. And sometimes when you're struggling with anxiety, it can lead to other disturbances in your life, like lack of sleep, difficulty focusing, things like that. One of my biggest ones is difficulty falling asleep and staying asleep. So one supplement I add into my nightly routine, which has helped tremendously with keeping me asleep and just also relaxing me and keeping me calm in the night, is CBD oil. I like to use the non-flavored CBD oil by Max Topicals. Now, I'm super fortunate because the owner of the company, Mackenzie, reached out to me a couple months ago and asked if I was interested in trying some of her products. And of course, I was thrilled and just so honored that she would think of me. And ever since she sent me a little care package, I've been obsessed with her products. She has things like lip balms and bath bombs and just little gummies, so many things on her website, which I can link below for you guys. She was also kind enough to give me a discount code to share with you guys. It's non-commission, commission, so I'm not making money from it, but it will save you money and it's also going to help support her small business. Now you can do your own research with CBD oil. Some people believe in it. They think it helps with anxiety and stress and other things, and some people don't believe in it. They don't think it helps with anything. I personally am on the side of it that believes that it helps with a lot of symptoms. So do your own research, look into it if you want to. I am a big fan of CBD oil. And again, I highly recommend Max Topicals. I love the idea of supporting a small business, but also just the customer service is great and the products are fantastic as well. Next up, this one is a little bit weird and a little different, but we need to talk about how important oral hygiene is for your overall health. They did not teach us in our basic health classes in school growing up that your oral hygiene is a big predictor of the health throughout your body. Did you know that a lot of diseases and infections can come from what's happening in your mouth and the bacteria in your mouth? And if you get a gum infection, it can get under your tooth and into the root, and then the root of your tooth is connected to nerves, which are connected to your brain and the rest of your body. Like, how crazy is that? So take care of your teeth and your oral hygiene, just FYI. And yes, my dentist does love me, by the way. I think I'm like his star patient, so. This next thing I've been incorporating into my nighttime routine, but it kind of goes along with my oral health routine with brushing my teeth and things like that, is a tongue scraper. Super weird, but also super self-explanatory. It's this little stainless steel tongue scraper, and this is what it looks like. It's just this little stainless steel tongue scraper. It has two handles on the side, and I'm not gonna demonstrate it on camera because I think you get the idea, because it's also kind of gross. You just take it and you can fold it like this or keep it wide, and you just stick your tongue out and you scrape. And you can scrape it once or twice, 3 times, and you're gonna be surprised of the gunk that comes off of your tongue. I am a dedicated teeth brusher. I also brush my tongue, scrub my tongue with my toothbrush, and I thought I was doing an amazing job at cleaning my tongue, but when I used this and saw the gunk coming off of it, I was shocked. I was shocked. So now I use my tongue scraper every morning or evening when I am finishing brushing my teeth, and it just helps get a lot more bacteria off my tongue. It also helps work on like the smell of your mouth. Like if you have really bad morning breath like I do, using a tongue scraper has helped so much because it eliminates a lot of the bacteria that like lives in your mouth. So highly recommend a tongue scraper. Also, it's super easy just to throw into your routine before or after you brush your teeth. This next product I actually made a TikTok on already, and if you're not following me on TikTok, Kayla obviously, but I'm so passionate about this that I'm mentioning it yet again in a YouTube video, but it is the Hey Humans deodorant. I feel like I'm very open and honest and vulnerable with you guys on my channel, so we're gonna get really personal here for a second. I may be cute, but God sure did bless me with some smelly armpit smells. Some gnarly BO, if you will. I don't know what it is. I have good hygiene, I have a relatively good diet, but you know, if I had good smelling armpits and I was this cute, life wouldn't be fair. So you know what? I was graced with stinky pits. From as early as I can remember too. Like middle school was horrible for me because I feel like I just always smelled bad. And I tried every deodorant under the sun. I'm talking Tom's, Mitchum's, Dove, Secret. I have tried alternatives like glycolic acid, Neosporin, different Pinterest hacks, even using men's deodorant, like the Old Spice deodorant, but that did in fact give me a chemical burn. So since forever, basically, I've been trying to find a deodorant that not only works and helps with some of my sweating, but also the smell, but also doesn't have terrible ingredients. And it's really hard to find all of those under one deodorant category until I found Hey Humans. Again, not sponsored, so good. This is the Rosewater Ginger scent. It is aluminum free, it doesn't have any phthalates, parabens, and it's made with essential oil. And also, just a little bonus, the packaging is recyclable and it's made out of paper. Basically, it opens like this. And if you remember those like push pop ice cream bars you would have as a kid, it just pushes up from the bottom and then there it is on top and you just swipe it under your armpits. And let me tell you, it is so effective. It works and keeps me smelling fresh all day after a long 12-hour shift at work, after a workout, a run, a Pilates class, if I'm just going through the day. Now, I have not used it yet in the summertime because I found this in like just November, December of 2022. I'm curious to see how it's gonna withhold in the summer when she's really sweating buckets out here, but I predict it's gonna work because it's already passed all the tests so far. And on top of that, my sensitive skin, like I talked about earlier in the video with the dryer balls, has not irritated my skin one bit. When I read this label, when I read about it, the price was good, everything was good, I was like, but gonna give me a chemical burn, right? And it didn't. I have not had one single problem wearing it. It is the best. I cannot say enough good things about this deodorant, and I'm also happy that the ingredients are fairly clean and it's aluminum free and things like that. If you're in the same boat as me or you're just wanting like a more natural, better deodorant, look no further. Hey Humans is the way to go. I did find this at Target. I'm not really sure where else they sell it, but it's at Target and it's relatively inexpensive for all of the goodness that it holds. Speaking of ingredients and trying to just incorporate things with healthier options, not only into my diet, but into my lifestyle, my skincare, my beauty routines, I am the queen of using dry shampoo. I would go through 2 dry shampoo bottles a month, okay? I love it. However, there was a time when I was spraying all that dry shampoo and I just see this like white cloud in my bathroom, and I was breathing it in, and then I just started having a really bad coughing fit. And then I started to think how much of the stuff that I am spraying on a daily basis, whether that be my makeup, my hair, whatever, am I like breathing in, and is like probably not good for me. And then also there was like a recent lawsuit that went out about a lot of popular brands of dry shampoos giving people cancer and things like that. And it's just like very crazy. I feel like so many things in life could have better ingredients and things, but that's a whole other story for another time. I have slowly worked on saying goodbye to the run-of-the-mill generic store brand dry shampoos for a couple of reasons, but most of them is because of just the spray and the aerosolizing stuff, and I'm just like worried about what I'm breathing in. And I have made the switch to a little bit of a more organic and natural option. And the brand that I have been really, really impressed with is this Acure dry shampoo. Now, it basically looks like it is in a baby powder kind of bottle. Like it has like the little twist top, and you just twist it and you sprinkle it into your hair. I'm just overall really happy with this. I did get this on Amazon. I'm not sure honestly if it's sold in stores or anything, like getting it at Target or Walmart in the beauty sections, but highly recommend. I like it a lot. My next favorite wellness item has to be my under desk treadmill. Now, it's currently under my bed, so I'll show you a couple of B-roll clips of me using it, but it has been truly the best thing ever since transitioning to doing a lot of my work from home stuff and not wanting to sit all the time. It's been the best. I love to slip it under my desk when I'm working just to do a very slow paced walk. It helps me when I'm feeling like antsy and anxious when I'm like sitting and doing a lot of editing or recording or whatever it is I do for my social media work. It is quiet, it is lightweight. I can slide it under my bed and out of my bed. I can move it into the living room if I want. Very apartment friendly, very small space friendly. It can even be a great option if you want to have some kind of treadmill, but maybe you don't like live in a great area and walking outside is maybe not the safest. Maybe you can't afford a gym membership or you really don't want to pay for a gym membership. Highly, highly recommend. I did a room reorganization sort of transformation video a couple months ago, and I have had it ever since then, and I have not had any problems with it. I love it a lot, and it's like the perfect fit for my apartment. Next up is none other than my sunrise alarm clock. Now, this was an unintentional favorite of mine. I did a video a couple months ago at this point where I woke up every day for a week at 5 a.m. and I actually bought this during that video to try just a different way of waking up in the morning. If you don't know what a sunrise alarm is, basically you can set it like a regular alarm clock or the alarm on your phone, but instead of an obnoxious sound, it wakes you up to a bright light. It's like starts really dim and then slowly gets brighter and brighter and brighter till you are waking up to what feels like sunshine, but obviously it is fake. If you're interested in it, I definitely recommend starting with a cheaper one versus like going all in and paying like $150 for one and you're not really sure how you're gonna like it. But I love it a lot. It's been very reliable for me to use in the morning, and it has given me just a better sense of waking up in the morning. I feel less anxious when that alarm goes off. It's like a calming way. I'm also pretty sure sunlight and sunshine are more natural ways to wake yourself up in the morning. Last but not least, one of my favorite wellness products that I am bringing into 2023 with me is none other than my Kindle. The Kindle Paperwhite was definitely one of my better purchases in 2022. It's given me the opportunity to read so many books, but also to stay busy when I'm traveling, when I'm walking on the treadmill at the gym, or I'm just killing some time at the end of the night. I do love physical books. I love the tangible flipping of the pages. Books just feel very like nostalgic and homey to me, but I am somebody that already has so much crap in my life. My room is just filled with stuff. I did not want to invest in any more physical books. It fits in your hand. It fits in all of my purses and bags, my car, traveling, I've been taking it with me. It's been the best. If you have any hesitation on whether or not you should get a Kindle, if you've been thinking about it for a while, this is your sign. Get yourself a Kindle. Save also some good amount of money on not getting the physical books. Usually the Kindle options are cheaper. My goal for 2023 is to read 20 books. Hopefully I can read more than that, but I do have a reading challenge for 20 books in the year 2023. So join me on Goodreads, get your Kindle, and let's have like a little book club or something. As always, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Let me know some of your favorite health, wellness, and fitness products that you loved so much in 2022 that you can't wait to bring to 2023. Feel free to comment that below. And also check out the links of the things I mentioned in this video if you're interested in them as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.